I definitely think I have abs now, which is awesome because previously, still skinny, yes, but 4 kids. So I definitely had that little mommy pooch thing happening on some sort of level, but I don't feel like I have that anymore. My clothes definitely fit better. Again, I didn't lose any weight, which is what I wanted. I didn't want to lose any weight, but I definitely lost inches because jeans fit better, and I just feel more comfortable in certain jeans, mostly because I wear a lot of jeans around the house and stuff when I take the kids to school. So they don't feel as confining. Not that they were like bad in any way, shape, or form. Just like I could stay in them all day and not be completely like uncomfortable and want to like rip them off. Something at 36 years old I didn't think I would sport, but I went to the park the other day with the kids and wore my little crop top shirt with my little workout pants. And I wasn't embarrassed about it, which was nice. Previously, I would have been like, I can't wear this. This isn't for me. But so definitely looking forward to the nicer weather where I can wear some tank tops. And the other day, my kids, yeah, sports bras, of course. My kids asked me, my kids know that I work out on a regular basis, and they always ask to work out with me. And they're excited that when we get back to our house, they'll have a workout room, and I'm going to set them up with their own stuff. But the other day, they asked to see my muscles. And it was just hilarious, just like seeing their facial reactions. And like when I showed them my muscles and they were like baffled, they were like, oh my gosh, are you stronger than daddy? Fitness wise, I guess my goals were that I just wanted to be more lean, always been a skinny individual, but never really had any sort of like true definition, kind of just like more of like in my opinion anyway, I guess like a plain look. Just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're physically strong or fit either. So it's kind of like you still have to work for what you have type of situation. For me, it was, I always worked out, but I never really saw any major change in myself, mostly probably because my nutrition was atrocious given my schedule and just not even knowing like what I should be eating. I mean, I definitely burned way more calories per day than I would take in. So like probably not helping my situation at all. Like you think that like, you eat a little bit, but burn a lot of calories, it's going to make a big difference. It doesn't really make a difference. So kind of being like, all right, I work so hard every day working out and trying to eat healthy, which I guess in reality just means eating very little bit, which isn't the healthy way to do it. So I definitely wanted something that would not necessarily make me lose weight. I definitely didn't want to lose any weight, but maintain weight, even gain some weight and gain some muscle mass. Joining the program was definitely something I wanted to do. So gave me a plan during the week. 4 kids and a crazy schedule makes it hard to figure out what you're going to do every day, or then you flip flop between different things and you're never hitting the right muscles, or you are working the one muscle way too much more than another. So it was definitely good to have like a plan. Like I knew what I was going to do that day. I knew that like I wasn't overusing certain things or underusing certain things. I always tend to focus on upper body. I hate doing legs. Not a huge fan of cardio either, but the program definitely gave me that plan and that stability to know like it's okay not to do upper body on a day. And yes, you still have to do your cardio, but it doesn't have to be every day to burn the calories, So the program, in my opinion, is it's super easy to access. I've gone on vacation and just use my phone or my laptop, my iPad, like whatever. You can log in anywhere and you can do it. And for me, that's helpful. Some weeks you don't even need any equipment, so you can do it in your hotel room, like I've done in the past. Or I've done it with friends on my phone. Like they want to join me, we do it outside on my phone. Just like you can log in from anywhere at any point. Sometimes I just log in to see how long the workout's going to be, so I can plan my day. Not necessarily start it, but I could look at it and then go back to it later. The chat feature is really cool. You can, put in your struggles or your after workout pics and realize that you're not the only person that almost died in one workout, or that like, when you leave your body sweat on the floor, that like there's other people that have also suffered with you that day in a good suffering sort of way. Sylvia's always great about chiming in and giving you nutrition ideas or things that she might have found that might be helpful. Also encouraging you, saying, just things that make you want to get up and keep going during the day. To have a group of people that, are all doing it together with you. I mean, I'm fortunate enough that I also had one of my best friends with me. So, we definitely pushed each other and helped each other out, but everybody was always so encouraging, and it's good to know that there's other people doing it with you. You learn from the other people, you post things that are helpful, recipes or things like that. And overall, it was a great experience. So some initial results are that my nutrition is definitely way better. Like, I eat more during the day, which is a surprise to me and pretty much everybody I know. And which is good because I find myself that I'm actually hungry and I actually eat things that are healthy, and I drink a lot more water. I cut down to 1 cup of coffee. When you have 4 kids and you wake up super early, you definitely don't think 1 cup of coffee is going to get you through the day, but I'm definitely more awake and have more energy, and just knowing that I'm eating better for myself, and it trickles down to your family, like your husband and your kids, which is also super great. He likes the fact that I'm eating more, for sure. He always, he doesn't eat a lot either, but he was always concerned that I would do too much during the day and not eat enough food. So he totally he's like, I'll grill you a bunch of chicken. He gets me, he went to Stu Leonard's the other day and bought this, it's called the Power Bowl. So it's a big veggie blend. He's like, I bought this for you. You can have it with your lunch. You could have it with your dinner. He started eating yogurt as a snack if he's hungry. He buys me whole wheat bread. He always make sure I have my peanut butter that I started buying. So he's definitely happy about that. Okay, so I always followed the FitFem on Instagram. So being able to have a full complete workout is awesome, especially since I can use them after the 12-week program whenever I want. But this program definitely brought new extras, new workouts that are not on IG, which is one thing I've realized, right? Everyone tries to do it themselves, right? Everyone tries to create a diet or do a workout plan. I'm going to sign on to YouTube and pick random videos. I'm going to Google search the latest diet craze. I'm going to cut out all carbs. I'm never going to eat sugar again. In all honesty, you don't know, unless you're a nutrition specialist, what your body truly needs. I didn't, right? So for me, joining a program like this, where you start with a goal, you speak with Sil, you figure out what you really need, what your body needs, not necessarily what the rest of the world's body needs or what the average person's body needs, but what you need based on your goal. And then it's all in front of you, right? It's not, she gives you things you could eat if you wanted, but it's not a legit diet. I still have my Oreos if I have room in my macros for the day. Hey, and even if I don't, I think I've earned an Oreo every once in a while, but you need guidance. It's harder to do it by yourself. And once you've started doing it with help from other people, with a support group like I have with the people that were working in the program with me, it becomes a habit. It's hard to create a habit by yourself when you don't know how to start. This program's over and I have to be on my way. I have a good ground. I know I'll be okay. I'm not going to struggle to keep it going because I've been going in this route for so long. I've had a good support system. I've had a plan. I've been talked to. I've had friends who help me find things to fill my spaces. I'm not trying to do it all by myself, because in reality, you don't know what you really need until you talk to somebody who understands you. It's just nice having everything in one place, right? A one unit type of thing that you can log in and where you are in the day, in the week. You can log in and write your nutrition in the exact same spot. You can log in and chat with somebody. Everything is so easily accessible, and you don't have to remember 12 different passwords, which is important. So for me, I've never invested in a workout program before. I mean, I've never done like a nutrition thing before. I've never, spent money on a specific program before, literally like ever. So for me, I was questionable. I'm not a big dieter. But a change had to be made and I wasn't going to be able to do it by myself. So I'm glad I picked this program because it's got a bunch of different workouts, and the nutrition part made life much simpler and just better overall. So I know it's an undertaking, you don't think you can do it. You're going to sign up and maybe do it for like 2 days, but it's worth the effort. And once you get past like the first 3 weeks and it becomes like a second nature and you start seeing those results, for you, it's not even going to be a question on whether or not you're going to press play in the morning. For you, it's going to be a question on when I'm going to do it that day, not if I'm going to do it that day. So I know fitness and health and exercise, people want it to be free and easy. And yeah, you can go on YouTube and you can do all that jazz, but it's the structure, it's the guidance, it's the support. Like that's what's going to keep you going every single day. That's going to when you stop doing it for a day because you're too tired, this is going to be the place that you go to where they're going to tell you, keep going. It's fine to take a break, but you got to keep pushing through. You got to press play. You got to come back the next day. So don't think of it as a waste of your money or a luxury. Think of it more as an investment to keep you going forever.